My name is John White, and I'm the pastor at First Presbyterian Church of Jackson, Tennessee, and this is your Monday edition of COVID-19 Devotional. Welcome. I got another verse for you to memorize. Oh no! We gotta memorize something else? You've already made us memorize 2 verses. What more can you expect from us? Chill, baby, chill. All you have to do is memorize 2 words with this one. 1 Thessalonians 5:17 says, pray continually. All right? Think you can handle that one? 1 Thessalonians 5:17, pray continually. Now that's an interesting verse. How do you pray continually? How do you come to God in prayer all the time? Well, you kind of turn your life into a living conversation with God. There are many opportunities to pray that we don't think about. I made a list, and I want to go through some of them. First of all, pray when you're in the car. You ought to be doing that anyway if you live in Jackson. Pray when you're in the car. There are crazy drivers around here, but just be careful not to shut your eyes. Pray when you are at the grocery store. You know, right there in between the lima beans and the okra, canned okra. Give thanks that you can go into a store and pick up food off a shelf when so many people in this world don't have anything to eat. You can pray when you're riding a bike. I do that. Get out there and sweat and pedal up a hill, and I pray and say, just thank you, Lord, that I have the health to be able to do this today. Pray when you're walking in your neighborhood. One thing that I do is I pray for the people in the houses that I pass. If I know who lives there and I know something about their life, I can pray for something in particular. But if I don't know who's in a house or lives at a particular place, I can pray for them anyway. I can just say, Lord, bless the people in this house and enable them to come to know you and to live the life that you have provided for them. Pray when you're taking a shower. Don't worry about it. God has seen you already. Pray when you're taking a shower that you are able to come in after a hard day's work or a bike ride and just take a shower that makes you feel so good and get so clean. Pray when you are at a UT game. That doesn't really need any explanation, but, well, as I thought about it, it's like, oh, Lord, please don't let the Vols lose to the Gamecocks. We'll lose to anybody else. We'll lose to Alabama. We'll lose to Mississippi. We'll lose to Southern California. We'll even lose to Lafayette, Louisiana. But please don't let us lose to the Gamecocks. That's the absolute bottom of the bunch. Pray when you are, when you see an ambulance. You don't know what the circumstances are, but you can still lift up whoever is in trouble and in need in a brief word of prayer. Lord, please help the folks who are in need of this ambulance in whatever situation they face. Pray when you bathe your pet. I gave Buddy a bath the other day, and let me tell you, that's an ordeal. I've never had a dog that liked a bath, but Buddy's something different. I have to pick him up, hold him. He's a good 60 pounds by his belly, and I'm trying to walk in the bathroom with him, and he sticks his arms out like, no, please. He grabs the door frame, and I have to kind of go in sideways. And pray when you bathe your pet, because you know our pets get better treatment, have more to eat, and are taken care of much better than many of the people in this world. Pray when the weather is bad. Give thanks that you're out of it, if you are, or pray for those who can't get out of bad weather when bad weather comes. Pray when you're playing with your children or your grandchildren. Give thanks for their presence in your life. Pray when you're on a trip, when you see the sunrise over the ocean or come up over the mountains or wherever you happen to be. Give thanks for God's good creation and your place in it. Pray when you brush your teeth, drink a cup of water, or turn on a light, because electricity and clean water are commodities that are in short supply in many of the nations in this world. Remember our brothers and sisters in Peru, and pray for them when you are able to have electricity at the tip of your finger and brush your teeth and drink clean water out of a faucet. Pray when you watch the news. That kind of goes without comment. You'll have a lot to pray about. Pray when you put shoes on your feet. There are a lot of people who don't have shoes. Pray when you cut the grass, that you've got a yard, that you've got something that you can use that takes so much of the hard work out of taking care of your yard. Pray when you walk into your house. Give thanks every time you walk into your house. Just thank you, Lord, that I have a place like this to live. And pray when you think about your church. That's the last one I'm going to give you today. But you all who are part of the church family here at First Presbyterian have a wonderful and loving church family. You have a staff that loves you. You have a place where your faith can be strengthened and deepened. And you have the opportunity to come together in the near future with those like you who are committed to learning more about God's presence in your life and living out that presence in the things that you do. So remember, pray continually. 1 Thessalonians 5:17. Hope to see you in person soon, July the 12th.